The Forgotten Village. Tonight, I invite you to close your eyes, take a slow breath, and join me on a journey far away from the noise of the day. This is not an ordinary tale. It is a story that drifts like fog over a silent forest. A story that waits in the shadows of forgotten paths. Perhaps, if you listen closely, you may even feel as though you are walking there yourself. The night begins with a narrow road winding through an endless forest. The trees stand tall, their branches arching like the ribs of some ancient cathedral. Each leaf glimmers faintly under the pale silver of the moon. The air is damp, heavy with the scent of moss and pine needles. Somewhere in the distance, an owl calls out, its voice echoing as if the forest itself were whispering secrets. You follow the road step by step, the gravel crunching softly beneath your feet. The deeper you go, the quieter it becomes, until even your own footsteps seem swallowed by the stillness. Then, just as the path seems to vanish into darkness, you see a faint glow ahead. A warm, golden light, flickering like the promise of something waiting. It is a village, but it is not on any map you have ever seen. The entrance is marked by an old wooden sign, its paint faded and letters worn smooth by time. No name can be read, only shapes and scratches. Beyond the sign, houses of stone and timber stand in neat rows, their windows framed with ivy. A small stream trickles gently through the middle of the settlement, crossing under a bridge of weathered planks. And there, in the center of the square, a lantern burns. Its flame never wavers, even though no hand tends to it. You step closer. The houses appear lived in. There are chairs left on porches, tools resting against walls, laundry strung across wooden poles. Yet, there is no sound of voices, no footsteps, no laughter. It is as if everyone vanished in the middle of an ordinary evening. The lantern in the square hums faintly, as if alive. The glow spreads across the cobblestones, reaching into the shadows of the houses. You feel its warmth against your skin, but the warmth is different, more like memory than fire. You wander through the empty streets. Each house seems to invite you in, yet their doors remain firmly shut. Behind the windows, curtains flutter as though stirred by invisible hands. You hear whispers, faint and soft, not in any language you know, but enough to make your heart quicken. At last, you find a building unlike the others, a library, its stone walls covered in moss, its wooden door slightly ajar. Inside, the air is cool and heavy with the scent of old parchment. Candles burn on the tables, though no one has lit them. On the shelves are books bound in leather, their spines marked with symbols you cannot read. One book lies open at the center of a long oak table. Its pages glow faintly, and as you draw near, the words shift and arrange themselves into your own language. The story it tells is not of the past, but of you, of your journey, your steps, your arrival in this very village. You turn the page. The book speaks of the lantern, the one that never goes out. It says the flame belongs not to fire, but to time itself. The village, it whispers, has been forgotten by the world. Here, no one grows older, no one leaves, and no one arrives, unless they are called. Your hand trembles as you touch the page. The ink swirls, reshaping into a single sentence. Once you enter the forgotten village, the village remembers you. Suddenly, you hear a sound behind you, a floorboard creaking softly. You turn, but there is no one. The whispers grow louder, flowing through the shelves like a breeze. The candles flicker. The door closes by itself. You leave the library quickly, stepping back into the moonlit square. The lantern is brighter now, its flame tall and restless. The empty houses no longer seem silent. Shadows shift inside, shapes moving just beyond the edge of sight. And then you realize the village is not empty at all. Figures begin to appear, not walking, but emerging, as if peeling away from the darkness. They are people, or at least they once were. Their faces are pale, their eyes distant. They move slowly, silently, as though remembering how to walk. They pass by you without looking, drifting toward the lantern. One by one, they gather in the square, surrounding the eternal flame. No one speaks. No one breathes. They simply stand, waiting. The lantern flickers again, and you feel its pull, as if it is drawing not only them, but you as well. You step forward unwillingly, your body heavy yet compelled. A voice fills your mind, not heard, but felt. Stay. Stay, and you will never be forgotten. You want to run, yet your feet refuse. The figures turn their heads toward you, eyes reflecting the glow of the flame. And in that moment, you understand. The lantern burns with the memories of all who came before you. Each soul that entered, each wanderer that stepped into this place, became part of its light. You close your eyes, and for a moment there is silence. But when you open them again, the village is gone. You stand once more on the forest road, the trees towering above, the moon watching silently. Behind you there is no path, no lantern, no sign of any village, only the whisper of the wind through the leaves. And yet, in your heart you feel it, the warmth of a flame that does not die, the memory of faces that will not fade, the knowledge that perhaps one day you may return. For the village remembers you now, and it always will. So, as you close your eyes tonight and let sleep take you, perhaps the village waits for you still, beyond the veil of dreams, burning with a light that time cannot extinguish.